Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I think it's November 30th. I can't even believe it. It's the last day of November. I don't know what happened to 2016. It's Aprille Franks Hunt. Happy CEO Fuel morning. Shout out to all of my CEOs, all of my visionaries, entrepreneurs, purpose-driven folk out there. This is your tune-up for the week and your tune-up for the year. I'm going to be giving you some amazing life lessons and some business tips that you can take away, along with our guests, Donna Izzard, and we're going to be talking about birthing your vision, baby. Hit the share button, and we're going to get started with CEO Fuel.
Welcome to CEO Fuel, where epic leaders come to get recharged and fueled up for success. Your host, Aprille Franks Hunt, Super CEO of Coach, Speak, and Serve, is serving up the fuel you need to connect with other amazing leaders and learn new strategies to help you create more impact and profits in your businesses. Now, here's Aprille.
Welcome back. Shout out to everyone who's tuning in from all over everywhere. If you're watching this stream right now, whether you're on Periscope watching, you're on Facebook Live watching, wherever you're watching this live stream, hello, and just know this is season 1, episode 10. This is our last episode of the year. We're super thrilled about it, super thrilled about all the things that we have coming up for you in the new year and about today's show. In today's show, we're going to be talking about several different things, and I'm going to give you some life lessons that I want you to take away with you out of 2016 into your 2017 and beyond, and some business tips on some things that you should be doing to prepare yourself for your 2017 as well as we exit this year. In addition to that, I just want to say, type in below where you're from. I love to see you. Hey, you guys, nice to see you. Come on in. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our live broadcast. Heart it up on Periscope. If you are on Facebook right now, please, again, type where you are. If you're on Periscope, I'd love to see exactly where you are watching from. We want to make sure that we reach people all over the place. And on a count of 3, I'm going to want you to share this broadcast, okay? So when we come back for season 2, please know that there's going to be a whole share jingle, okay? There's going to be a cartoon and a whole skit about sharing, okay? We got to get the sharing into the sharing mode, right? In the season of sharing. So make sure that on a count of 3, 1, 2, 3, you hit the share button and share this with your tribe, your audience, your colleagues, your friends and family, as they may get some fuel for themselves as well. So thank you for that. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate you. I see you guys all over the place. I see you Periscopers. Hello, everybody. I see you guys on Facebook. Hi, Facebookers. Nice to see you. So one of the things I wanted to talk about this episode really is us going out of the 2016 and how there's things that are relevant for our life and our business. And that's what today's show is about. In addition to that, I have to say thank you to Enlightened Audiovisual. They are our team who helps produce this show. Shout out to Rob, shout out to Sam, shout out to Jenny Q as well for helping us put on a professional, amazing production week after week. I can't even believe it's been 10 weeks that I've been doing this. And literally this came from me being a guest on the Jenny Q show. And I was like, hey, I want to do what that chick is doing. That looks sexy. And how the hell is that happening? And now I'm 10 episodes in and I really can't even believe it. So that's just proof to show that sometimes you just can have, a vision can come to you and you just can run with it. And not all the time will there be this exact perfect plan every single time, right? There may not be this exact perfect plan, but the beauty is that you can still, the passion a lot of times can still push you and catapult you in. So hashtag passion, if you've got passion, hashtag passion on Periscope, hashtag passion on Facebook Live. Listen, if you've got passion, sometimes that's all you need just to get started. And that is a good thing. That is absolutely a good thing. So in addition to me giving you some amazing things this episode, I have a special guest, Miss Donna Izzard. She is coming to us this morning from New York City. She's going to be up here shortly. And then I'm going to be teaching today And what I'm going to be teaching, I'm actually going to do a life lesson, which I haven't done yet, but I'm excited to do that. So I'll be sharing that with you. And then I'm also going to be doing the Learn and Do segment. So I know you all love the Learn and Do. CEO, especially this new CEO life, is not just about us, doing things or learning things, but we got to get into the motion of actually doing and increasing activity. And so I'm excited about today's segment on that. I'm going to be sharing with you something that I read in Small Business Trends, and I'm really super thrilled to be sharing that information with you. So make sure you stay tuned for the Learn and Do segment. And then I'm going to give you an opportunity to work with me and tell you how you can do that if you're looking for a business coach. If you're looking for a business coach or looking for right now, right here information to help your coaching, speaking, writing, blogging business, to amplify your brand, to connect with other thought leaders, then I'm going to give you the opportunity to do that as well. No worries. So I'm really excited today because, when I started this journey, many of you all, especially you guys, hey, you guys in the comments, I see you guys, especially those of you, thanks for the hearts on Periscope. I see the Periscope hearts. Thanks for the Periscope hearts. Isn't this cool that we can stream like in multiple places at the same time? You guys, let me just tell you something. This is the new TV. I don't know if you know it or not, but live streaming is the new TV. We have the opportunity right now to be all over the place. And this is amazing, right? It's I was talking to a friend of mine and he was sharing with me that there was a production company in California that wanted to produce him, and they wanted to charge him $25,000 to produce like a few episodes of his own show, and it would only air in LA. Like, listen, I love LA, but how is that a good deal? When you have, as an entrepreneur, especially in today's climate, you have the opportunity to meet people and to connect with people all over the world. Why on earth would you limit yourself demographically or geographically anywhere? Like, why would you do that, right? So you don't have to do that anymore. And Enlighten Audiovisual has certainly helped us expand our brand and our message and connect with CEOs like you and give you good information and give you access to people in real life things that are happening in business. And that's what's missing. What's really happening? What's the real behind the real, right? So I really want to share that with you. So I'm excited to bring about our guests. Today we have, like I said, some amazing goodies planned for you. Make sure you have your notebook ready. Make sure one side says life lessons and the other one says business stuff, right? Because I'm going in both lanes today. I'm super thrilled about it. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to talk to Donna Izzard.
Are you looking to increase your bottom line with your products and services? Are you wanting to connect with an engaged audience of entrepreneurs who leverage coaching, speaking, and authorship in their businesses? Well, we may be a great fit. We're looking for sponsors for CEO Fuel. If you're interested, send your inquiry to sponsor@ceofuel.live, and one of our team members will get right back with you. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back to CEO Fuel. I'm super thrilled about our guests today on our season finale. Again, hearted up on Periscope. I see the hearts flowing. Thank you for the hearts on Periscope. Shout out to our scopers. If you're tuning in and you're new, whether you're on Periscope or you're on Facebook Live, please let me know if you're new. If you are a vet, let me know you're a vet. We love to see you guys. Thank you for sharing. Again, share this broadcast if you haven't already. We certainly appreciate it. So I want to bring to the stage right now, to our virtual stage, someone who I had the honor of meeting actually online, really. And, one of the great things about Donna Izzard is a person who is extremely passionate. She has a spiritual bone in her that just is infectious in helping people, what I call the corporate entrepreneur, right? The person that wants to be their own CEO. She helps those individuals birth their visions. And that's what we want to talk about this morning. Donna, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Good morning to you from New York City.
Good morning. Harlem, USA in the house.
Well, I'm super thrilled to have you on this morning. I absolutely adore you. I think you're amazing. And can you just share a little bit, why you are so passionate about helping people in the corporate sector, because I call you the gangster corporate chick, right? Yeah. So can you just share a little bit about why it's important to you to help people who are very well educated and who have good and high paying jobs, but also help them see that there is other vision for them?
Well, it's so important for me because I believe that there are gifts in everyone. And for those of you who don't know, I do believe in God. So I believe that God has deposited gifts in everyone. And I cannot stand by and allow anyone to sit on those gifts, to sit on those visions that God has deposited inside of them. So when you come around me, when you come around the DI, oh, I'm going to pull it out of you. I'm going to ignite you. Oh, yes, I am. I'm going to ignite that fire. Okay, because you will not be around me and not birth those visions. It's just not going to happen. Whether it's in corporate, whether it's in ministry, whether you could be somebody on the street. If you start talking to me, I'm going to pull it out of you. It's so important. I'm sorry. That's my assignment from God. That's my life mission. I'm going to be obedient because I'm not going to get jacked up because you don't want to live your vision. It's not happening.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Listen, didn't I tell you that she was the corporate gangster chick? Listen, and what's so great is Donna actually works for an amazing company in New York. She has a very high position where she is. She is absolutely amazing. And I love that she can bring the street to entrepreneurship, that she can be from Harlem, USA, and be as powerful as she is climbing the corporate ladder and in the entrepreneurship sector. So Donna, will you just share with people a little bit about, one of the anthologies that we did was Fabulous New Life, and you talked about birthing your vision. Can you just talk a little bit about who was Donna before Donna came to, because people look at you now, but where did you come from? Like, what is your story?
My story. Well, as I tell everyone, I'm from Harlem, USA. Yes, I represent the hood, okay? But I bring the hood to the boardroom. That's who I am. And it was so important to me that in corporate America, as well as in ministry, I was so busy feeding everyone else's baby that my vision baby was starving. I was so busy, pulling out visions, pulling out concepts, giving people ideas, creating their entire concepts, pastors, and they were running around making tons of money. But something was starving inside of me. I had a baby. I had a vision baby, and my baby was starving. And so before I really got into who I really was, I had to understand that, you know what? I have something to offer. My vision is just as powerful as your vision. So I needed to make sure that I move forward in the vision and the purpose that God had given me. And so that's how I just became so passionate about it. I mean, I'm from Harlem. I watched my mom with 5 girls, raise 5 girls in Harlem, being on welfare, going back to school, seeing her, fight with the corporate executives in the hospital. And I said, you know what? I'm going to be someone. I'm going to show my mother that all of this was not in vain. So when I got out of Harlem, I decided that I was going into corporate America and they were going to know who this Harlem, USA corporate gangster chick is. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So
I love it.
Made my mark. Okay.
I love it.
I'm not ashamed about it. Okay.
And you know what I love about it, Donna, because people will count themselves out. They'll count themselves out because they're from certain neighborhoods, exactly, or they look a certain way, or they don't look a certain way, or they have this education or don't have this education. People will start counting themselves out. But it sounds like you just made a resolve, and you just said, you were on your mother was on welfare growing up. It sounds like she was a single parent. There was all kinds of things happening. But you didn't use any of that as an excuse. You really have done pretty good for yourself.
And it's so ironic that we have this interview today. Just yesterday, a publicist from my firm said, Donna, I need to be your agent. I need to tell your story. And I'm like, really? I'm like, well, let me share something with you. My story is already out. I don't need an agent, okay? I got God as my CEO, okay? But I appreciate you wanting to tell my story, okay? Okay, it was just so ironic because she was like, you know what, this would be great for the firm. The firm didn't make the DI great. Okay, let's get that straight, okay? God made the DI grade. So, but I appreciated what she was saying, that she wanted to hear my story. And I told her where I was raised at in Harlem, single parent, on welfare. But my mom, she ignited me to do all that God has put in me to do. So I'm excited about it. But yes, I do not apologize for it. They know who I am. I tell them who I am. I'm a minister. I'm a CEO. I am also a corporate gangster chick, and I'm not going to play with you. Okay? That's
Listen, I just love you. So let's rewind. Just a few days ago, you went to Las Vegas, because I want to talk a little bit about this harmony and balance of you have a lot of responsibilities. You have a lot of employees that are under you at where you work every day. And in addition to that, you have a family, you're married, and you're building your own empire, and you're helping other people do the same thing. So how do you even find time? Happy belated birthday. Your birthday was on Thanksgiving this year. So how do you find time? You went to Vegas. How do you make the time to make sure that the self-care is there? Because we're going to talk about that today in a later segment. But how do you find the time? Because there's someone watching right now who doesn't think that they can birth their vision because they got a job, they have kids, they're married, this, that, or the other.
Well, first and foremost, you have to understand that your vision is powerful. No one can be successful without a vision, okay? But you also got to have a vision to take time out to really do you. And what does that mean, do you? First, I also have a team. I have a family. We all are in this because we all going to spend this money. So we all got to make this money, okay? And that means that we all got to play together. We all got to pray together, and we all got to position ourselves together. And so while I am, coming to my silent investor, because I don't call my job, it's my silent investor that's funding my dreams. So when I come to commute to New York City, I'm on the bus, I'm doing emails, I'm doing what I need to do, time management. When I get to the silent investor, that's their time. But I also have to plan time to carve time out for my vacation, my downtime, time with my family. So when I realized that my birthday was falling on Thanksgiving, I let everybody know the DI is not cooking, okay? The DI is going to have some fun. And you guys are invited to come along. So my business partner came along with me. Again, downtime for us together. Family time, we had a ball. I didn't think about I did think about the business a little bit, okay? I did, okay? But I also had to be in tune with my silent investor. So I did all of that, but I also have a foundation of prayer. So I believe in the power of prayer, and I pray and I ask God to give me guidance. I make sure that I give the time that I needed for my spiritual walk. Because without that, I am nothing. I am nobody. So God makes it happen. I also have a team. My silent investor pays for my team that helps me do all that God has commissioned me to do. A lot of people say to me, I'm mad with you. And why are you mad with me? Because did God give you 25 hours? No, he gave me 24 hours, but I know how to use those 24 hours. Yeah. I know management, okay? You need to get on your grind because not the DI is on her grind, okay? Yeah. I have a team. I know how to manage. I know how to do this thing called life. So that's
what would you tell people who don't know how? Because everyone doesn't have that bone in them who, they can manage all these hats. And there's people struggling right now with managing all of it. So what would you tell that person? What's the first thing that they need to do today?
Stop, pray, and hear from the Lord. And ask God to give you what you need. What's the one thing that you need to focus on? Stop trying to do it all if you can't do it all. And some people may not have the resources to hire a team. Then get creative. I say that we were created by the Creator to be creative. Get creative and barter. Go to a school, an intern, or there may be somebody in your circle who can do some of the things your social media. Barter with them. But you need to stop. Pray first. Get your foundation right. Get your sight right. Get your position right.
That's good.
First.
That's really good. Let me backtrack on something you said. And I don't know if y'all got this, you guys, on Periscope. She said, pray, play, and position. She said, you need to pray, play, and position with your family. Pray with your family, play with your family, and position, because you all are going to reap the benefits of the success. So first of all, I love that. I had to make a note about that. Donna, one of the things that you said that prayer is important, and prayer is important. It's important to me. For those of you who are watching who are believers, then it's important to you. For those of you who are watching who may not be believers, maybe it'll become important to you, or maybe not. But I do believe in prayer and or meditation as a part of your daily activity to keep yourself grounded. So Donna, with that being said, I mean, you've taken this thing with the CEOpreneur a step further. You've taken your story a step further. You've taken all these things a step further, and you have the CEO prayer closet that people can join live with you on Mondays, right? There's a graphic. You guys can follow Donna and follow her on Facebook. All you have to do, honestly, I Googled Donna this morning. You won't have a hard time reaching out to her. But the prayer closet, Donna, can you just share with people why you started the prayer closet and why it's important and how they can join?
Well, actually, it started December 2015. In prayer, I got an assignment from the Lord. And so many people were reaching out to me that were hurt by other coaches, hurt by business collaborations, just hurt or stuck, did not know what to do. And I just got that in my prayer time. I got the assignment to start a prayer closet specifically for aspiring and emerging entrepreneurs, aspiring and emerging CEOs, CEOpreneurs, because that's what I call myself, CEOpreneurs, parallelpreneurs, authorpreneurs, mommypreneurs, to start a prayer time just for them. You don't have to pay. Prayer is free. You don't have to pay for prayer, but we got to come together. And so I started the CEO Prayer Closet in December 2015, every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we come together. I motivate some part of it, and then I go into prayer. And it is not your typical prayer call, okay? It's not, because the DI is not typical. You know that, Aprille. You know I'm not typical. So the CEO Prayer Closet is not typical, okay? It is your CEO Prayer Closet just for those, because guess what? You got to have a mindset of a CEO. You can't just be doing this thing as a hobby. If you talk about you want to take your vision somewhere, then you got to think the way other great visionaries, successful visionaries think. But you also, I believe my foundation is prayer. So the CEO Prayer Closet was started just for that. We don't deal with anything other than business, entrepreneurship, CEOs, and that's what I pray about. And I also have other guests that I bring on from time to time to also pray with us as well.
And they can follow you on Facebook and connect to your Facebook Lives, right?
Yeah, Facebook Live.
You do it on Facebook Live now?
Facebook Live as well as the call. And I do that because of Aprille. I got tired of hearing her. I don't allow many people to boss me, but Aprille and my business partner, Jackie, they do boss me. So I allow them to I allow them to boss me. Okay.
So in case you guys didn't know, Donna is one of my clients. I told you guys a few weeks ago that we're going to start highlighting our clients because they're doing amazing things. And it's even like right now, as you can see on the screen, Donna wrote her story about birthing her vision, fabulousnewlife.com/Donna. You can actually purchase a copy of the book from her and read not only her story, but the stories of other individuals who have triumphed and who have overcome and who are really stepping into their own light. And Donna is one of those individuals. So make sure that you go to fabulousnewlife.com/Donna to grab a copy of her book and support her directly. So I so appreciate that. Donna, let me just make sure that I'm on task here. Yes, we are. Before we close, can you just share with people, let me ask you this. So we've been working together for a while now. You're in my mastermind. Can you talk about masterminds just for a moment? Can you speak to, because people often ask, like, why do I need to be a part of a mastermind? What is it about? What happens in a mastermind? Can you just speak to why you and an already successful individual, already moving and going places, why you felt it was necessary to join a mastermind and why mine?
Well, first and foremost, mastermind has changed my business life and my personal life. And I'm the kind of person that, I'm sorry, I don't like staying, I'm short, I'm 5'1", okay? I don't like standing back of the line. mastermind allows me to jump ahead of the line. That's what I do. And I believe in investing in myself. And so a mastermind for me, it allowed me to learn some things that I did not have the time to learn on my own. It allowed me to collaborate with other people, primarily women, who understood what I was going through, because I was in a circle, everyone was coming to me. I needed a place that I could learn from, I could glean from other minds, and that I wasn't just out there on my own. That is what a mastermind does for you. A mastermind really helps you really understand that, you know what, you're not in this alone. And let me share some thoughts with you that you may not have thought about. So a mastermind to me, when I got into a mastermind, I was like, whoa, where have y'all been? What? I got some people who think like me. I mean, it was just phenomenal. And primarily with Aprille's mastermind, the one thing I have to have integrity. I don't play with it. I have to have integrity. I have to have honesty. And I also have to have a coach who also believes in sowing into her people. When I met Aprille online, she had shared so much. I had learned so much that I hadn't even paid a dime. And I'm like, this person is someone who I can connect with. Because there's so many, I mean, everybody wants to be a coach. A coach comes a dime a dozen. However, do they all have integrity? Do they all want to be successful and see you win? And by seeing you win, I don't have a problem with putting you on my platform. I don't have a problem with I'm coaching you, I'm serving you, but however, I believe in you. And because I believe in you, I want to see you win. And so therefore, I don't have a problem with putting you on the platform. How are you going to coach me, but yet you never want to put me out there? That doesn't work for me. It surely doesn't work for the DI. It doesn't work for the DI.
Well, if y'all don't know by now what works for the DI and what doesn't, I don't know what to tell you. Okay. So first of all, thank you. I certainly appreciate you. You already know that. Tell Jackie I said good morning and hello as well. Jackie Powell is Donna's sister business partner. She's amazing. And it's a great dynamic duo, one on the front end and one working on the back end. Donna, I appreciate you this morning. What would you, just in the last sentence before we go, what would you just say to someone who is contemplating or playing with their vision right now?
Okay, I challenge you today to get intentional about feeding your vision, baby. In order to succeed in life, you got to start with a vision, because vision is necessary, just like strategy and goals. You got to write the vision, but you also got to activate your vision. And if you are a believer and you just talking about it, you got to be about it. Stop doing these vision boards without writing your vision, okay? Because there's vision boards that's not in the Bible. So you can have your vision board, which I believe in, but you better write the vision and make it plain.
Yes.
Activate your vision.
Activate your vision. You guys make sure you're following Donna Izzard, Izzard. All you got to do is Google her. Seriously, I did this morning and it's all Donna Izzard. You can connect with her all over social media. She is there. And again, don't forget, Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern, you can join her prayer closet by following her live on Facebook. So thank you so much, Donna. I'll see you around. You can hang around in the green room if you want, or you can fall off and watch the replay of what's to come next. Thank you, Donna, for being a part of the show.
You are welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye. Awesome. That is so super great. We're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Lamar Tyler, and I'm the founder of Traffic, Sales, and Profit. We're excited to sponsor this episode of CEO Fuel with Aprille Franks Hunt. At Traffic, Sales, and Profit, we help early-stage entrepreneurs, bloggers, and social media influencers drive more traffic, convert more sales, and grow more profit. Check us out at our website, trafficsalesandprofit.com.
And we are back. So I don't know if you heard Donna Izzard, but if you're just tuning in, shout out in the comments. If Donna was speaking your language, hashtag Donna. Someone tag Donna and if you're connected to her already, and let her know that she just dropped some good soul into your soul, some good food into there, some good fuel into you. And this is what CEO Fuel is about. CEO Fuel is about giving you the things that you need in order to succeed in your life and business as a visionary, as a purpose-driven entrepreneur. And right now, I want to move into our life and lessons segment. Get ready for life lessons. I want to share with you several things. I'm going to be sharing with you 7 things that I think that you should be doing for your end of the year into your 2017. And these things are really important. It's not only important to get training and to do those things, you know, for your business, but also to get the training that you need for yourself. Yes, it takes training and reconditioning. And so get your notepads out. The first thing that I'm imploring you all to do is, look, look, Donna and I are texting. The one thing, number one, is clear out your space. Clear out your space. Number one, we're in life lessons. Make sure you write that at the top of your notes. We're in life lessons right now. Number one, clear out your space. Not only your physical space, and start to purge some of these things. Some of you all, I know, are pack rats. Some of you all are hoarding things. Some of you all are just keeping things. There's a lot happening. And so I really want to say to you, pick a day this month, go ahead and schedule it as soon as we end this broadcast, Periscopers, as soon as we end this broadcast, Facebook Livers, as soon as we end this broadcast, no matter where you're watching it, you want to pick a date to clear out your space. Not only your physical space, and for some of you all, you may need to start with a room. Some of you all, you may need to start with a corner, whichever way, clean house, right? And then I want you to, we're still in number one, to clean out your digital space. So are there numbers you need to delete out of your phone? Are there people you want to disconnect from? Are there, apps you need to delete? Are there emails you need to go through and delete? What needs to happen? But can you get into this place of cleaning house, both digitally and physically? Number two, in life lessons, clear up any confusion. Now, what does that mean? Clear up any confusion. Is there any confusion happening in your life right now? Again, we're talking about life lessons. Is there any confusion in any relationships that you have? Is there confusion with yourself? Is there confusion with you spiritually? Is there confusion with your children? Is there confusion with your boss, with your coworkers, with your colleagues? Clear up any confusion. You want to leave this year with a very clean and open slate, right? A clean and open slate. Number three, have important conversations. Again, we're in life lessons. Number three, have important conversations. Are there conversations that you need to have with whoever you need to have them with and get them out of the way? Have you been procrastinating? Have you been putting people off? But can you have those hard, important conversations? Number four, stop procrastinating tomorrow. I'm just kidding. No, stop procrastinating today. Stop procrastinating today. Right? And procrastination is a huge, big problem for a lot of people, right? Even I have some procrastination, which is funny, because as much stuff as I produce, you would think I don't procrastinate at all, but that's not true. So stop procrastinating. And here's how you can do that. In one way, and this is something I'm challenging myself to as well, is making sure that I just give myself one star thing to accomplish every single day outside of my normal. One star thing. So that way I'm not putting things off. I know that they're coming, right? And it's different when you know it's coming. That's not procrastination. Me planning to do something next Thursday means I'm doing it next Thursday. And then the commitment to actually follow through. So give yourself just one star thing. We're not trying to, change your whole life overnight, but if you can just give yourself one star thing to do and calendar it to keep yourself accountable. Number five is, as you move out of this year and move into 2017, start asking for what you really want. Okay, Facebook Livers, start asking for what you really want. If you're on Periscope, heart it up, start asking for what you actually want. What do you want? And saying yes and being affirmative and positive about that you want, right? So I see your comments on Periscope. Hey, you guys. So heart it up again. Number five, was ask for what you want. Number 6, reconnect with lost healthy connections. So if there's healthy relationships, or, if you're, estranged from your mom or your dad or your son or your daughter, I implore you to reconnect with healthy connections and create a bridge. One of the clients that I had the pleasure of working with this past year was Siobhan Davenport, and she's in the DC, Maryland area. She just put on an event called Fatherless to Freedom, which Donna had the pleasure, and also another mastermind member of mine, Glenn Brooks, had the honor of speaking at recently. And again, for a lot of people in that, I'm sure that conversation was around rekindling old relationships so that it's healthy, right? In a healthy way. So, and then number 7, the 7th thing is think about what you want your personal goals to be. A lot of times as professionals, we focus so much time and energy on professional goals that we forget to even have any personal goals. We forget that maybe we want to lose some weight. Maybe we want to start working out. Maybe we want to, start just taking a walk or meditating or praying more, or, whatever it is personally that's a characteristic for you that you would like to improve upon, maybe that's what you need to do. So my number 7 is, don't forget in your business as a visionary and all the amazing things that you do, don't forget to also make personal goals, because the personal goals are important. They're important because you carry, while you're a CEO, while you're an entrepreneur, you're carrying yourself, your real self around. Your real self is who's showing up in your business. And I see so many people who have personal insecurities and breakdowns. I see so many of those people carry those characteristics into their business and the way that they operate in their business. They operate in an insecure way, right? In a way that is not emotionally intelligent. And for those of you who have been following me, emotional intelligence, check out the book, Dale Carnegie. Emotional intelligence is about how you manage your emotions, right? When it comes to certain things, and how you are able to monitor and pay attention to how you respond to certain things in a more logical and factual way, as opposed to being in your feelings about what people say, how they respond, how they don't respond, and that sort of thing. So those are my 7 things for the life lessons. And just to recap, number 1, clear out your space. Number 2, clear up any confusion that is going on in your life. Number 3, have important conversations with people you need to have them with. Number 4, stop procrastinating. Stop putting things off. Create a star 1 thing to do every single day. Number 5, ask for what you want. And I'm going to add, and stop saying yes to things you don't. Number 6, reconnect with any lost healthy relationships that you want to reconnect with. And then number 7, make some other personal goals that that would serve you to make you a better person, and start that process. So those are our life lessons that I wanted to share with you. And we are going to, are we going to take a commercial break right now or no? I think we are. Are we? Wait. No? Oh, we're not. So, okay. So we're not taking a commercial break right now. I don't know why I thought we were. And so I want to move into the business piece now. So flip your notes over. Let's move into the learn and do segment. And this is for your business. These are things that I want you to carry through your business in 2017 out of 2016. So again, get your notebook, flip your page over. I have some big notes here. Don't you just love it? Don't you love it? It's I wrote it on a folder because I was out of copy paper on my desk. So again, isn't this a great example of what works, right? I bet what I'm going to share with you is going to be some amazing content that 50% of you all are going to go do. So if you're in my 50%, let me see you say 50 in the comments. If you're on Periscope, let me see you say 50. Can we get a heart burst on Periscope? I see some hearts trickling. I'd like to see more. If you're on Facebook Live, let me see you say 50. If you are going to be in the 50% of people who are actually going to do the work, right? Because that's where the success comes. That's where the impact comes. That's where the money comes. It's in the actual doing of it. Thanks, Periscope. I see you guys. I love it. I'm watching you. I see your 50s. Come on, 50, 50, 50, 50. I'm loving it. Yes. All right. So that is so super cool. Love it. So shout out to our Periscope viewers as well. If you're on Periscope watching or you're on Facebook Live watching, I certainly appreciate you. Again, season 1, episode 10. This is our season finale. We're going out with a bang. And these are the 10 things I want you to know about what you can do in your business to position yourself to be better. And again, I'm going to give you these 10 things, and I'm going to implore you to do at least 2. Can you commit to that? 2. At least 2. Okay. So write them all down and then circle the 2 that you're going to commit to. Here they go. Number 1, review your processes and procedures. Now, I know that number 1 slapped a ton of you in the face because entrepreneurs don't like processes and procedures. And as a matter of fact, 95% of you probably don't have a process or a procedure, right? Our producer is like gagging behind the scenes in the green room right now. Okay. But I want to ask you to at least, again, these are things you should be doing. So I want you, when you were done, for you to circle at least 2. For my overachievers, at least 4 things that you're going to be doing. Number 2, and this is a big one, know your financials. I can't even stress this enough. Know your financials. I can't tell you how many entrepreneurs I talk to and I ask them about their revenue goals and they don't have any. That drives me insane. I don't know how the only reason businesses exist is because they're making money and they're supplying a need to an audience. Excuse me. So know your financials. How much money do you have to spend to make the money you want to make? How much money you got to spend? It goes both ways. You got money going out, but you want more money coming in, right? So that you have actual profits, not just revenue, because revenue and profits is different. Revenue is all the money. Profits is what you get to keep, okay? Number 3, I encourage you leaders to think more creatively or bring people in your circle who can think creatively for you. Sometimes we don't have all the skills that we need to do all the big things that we want to do. So number 3, think more creatively or add someone creative to your circle and your team that can help you with that. Because creativity, like Donna said, she said, God is our creator who wants us to be creative, right? In our creativity. And so don't forget that. Number 4, and I love this, in regards to your services and your products, add more value rather than discounting. Add more value rather than discounting. And we do that all the time. I love value stacking. I love adding value to things that are already valuable to give even more value and being able to offer it to you at a lower price, right? So you want to add value. So for example, if you've got a $200 program, a $200, digital program for whoever it's for, instead of discounting it to, $99 or $60, why don't you add some things to it to make it worth $500 or to make it worth $350? So that entices people. They're getting more by not having to buy your other things. So again, number 4 is add value rather than discount. Number 5, and this is a big one, change at least one habit. Change at least one habit. So all of us don't have, because here's the thing, success is a result of our routines and our habits. So whatever success you have today, and I know this may hurt too, say ouch if I'm stepping on your toes, the results you have today is a result of the routines and habits that you had yesterday and all the days before that. Ouch, right? I mean, listen, we're in charge of our own destinies here. We've got guidance, we've got spiritual connections, but the actions, we have free will, and the actions is on you. So again, number 5, change a habit. And just keep in mind that your current success is a result of your routines and habits. And if you're not where you want to be, that means that something in your routines and habits needs to change. If you agree, y'all are blowing up Periscope. What is going on? I'm loving that. Oh my God. Shout out to them. Hey, Rob, can you tell me who that is? I can't see the names. Can you tell me who any of those people are? Zena, Glam, nice to see you guys. Come on, heart it up. They are getting it. Any others? One more? Oh, they keep going. Okay, so y'all just keep blowing up the Periscope screen. Thanks for watching on Periscope. This is a new addition to our show to be able to on Facebook Live. Say it again, Rob. Oh, Sandra Williams. Shout out to Sandra. Sandra is one of our core members, and we're going to talk about that shortly. Love it. All right. Come on, Janine Johnson. Love it. Thanks, Rob. So I'm loving, I can see, so I'm in the green room. I can see his screen. And so I'm like, I'm watching me on Periscope while I'm talking to you. All right. Number 6, set realistic and achievable goals. Some of you all set goals that are so big that there's no milestones in there. So let me give you this example. You want to be a millionaire, but you haven't made $1,000 yet. That's fucking discouraging, right? That's discouraging. It's like, oh my God, I'm never going to get there. I'm never going to get there. I didn't say I was a perfectpreneur. So for those of you just watching and didn't know that I curse, you're welcome. So like, you got to get yourself some milestones. So that way you are not discouraged because your activity does make progress. You know, if you're doing Facebook Lives and you've got 10 viewers and the next time you've got 15, that's a win. If you have no one sharing your stuff and all of a sudden you get some shares, that's a win. If you get someone to enroll in your program, even though you wanted 50 people and only 12 signed up, that's still a win. Now, are there things you need to go back and assess? Yes, but those are still wins because that says that you're doing something right. So you tracking these mini milestones is an important thing. So and listen, I'm all about the stretch, right? I'm all about you stretching yourself, but also make sure that they're realistic and achievable, right? I call it unrealistic, realistic, right? We still want it to be stretching, but you don't want to make it where if you haven't made $5, you're just going to be a millionaire at the end of the year. That's not the typical case, right? I'm not saying it never happens. I'm saying I don't know anyone that's happened to. Well, actually one person I do. Shout out to Lisa Bradley when she started her business in North Carolina. So shout out to her. She made $3 million the first year she was in business. So it does happen, but it's not the typical case. And with that being the case, just set some milestones with your big goals. Okay. Number 7, hire a coach, have a mentor, get a team. No more roll low solo. I hate the term solopreneur. I really do. I cannot stand it because I don't know anybody's success. Right. Exactly. The producer is like, shoot yourself already because there's no way for you to build something amazing by yourself. For one, it's reckless. For 2, it's rather egoic to even think that you can. Because who wants to do all the things? Even when you're an entrepreneur, there's still different departments in your business. You still have marketing. You still got customer service. Just because you're doing it all or should be doing it all doesn't mean that you don't need a team. So, and I'm team hire coach. Okay. And some of you all should be hiring me. And I'm going to tell you why in a minute. Number 8, improve your digital footprint. Listen, social media isn't going anywhere. As a matter of fact, it's taking over mainstream media outlets. If you don't, if ABC feels the need to broadcast certain things live on Facebook, I think that's a little bit of an indication. If Fox News, whether you like them or not, if they're broadcasting live broadcasts that are actually on the news on Facebook, that's kind of an indication that our world is shifting. And this is what I want you to pay attention to, entrepreneurs. If mainstream is using social media, then you should be using social media too. So, number 8, find ways to improve your digital footprint. It's important that people can find you. Like I said, I Googled Donna Izzard. She's all over the place. I'm serious. Just Google Donna Izzard and all kinds of things come up because she has increased her digital footprint by being consistent in her social communications with her target audience. Okay. Number 9, be gracious. Be a gracious and helpful leader. One of the things over Thanksgiving that I did, just to demonstrate this as well, I posted in my Coach Speak and Serve Lounge community on Facebook, and I posted in my student community on Facebook, Student Central, that did anyone in our community know of anyone who may have been homeless? or sleep it in a car. And what I said was, don't type it in this thread, inbox me privately. And several people inboxed me. And several people inboxed me about the same individual who I had no idea was going through as hard of a time as that person was. And I literally, in that moment, I sent her $1,000 via PayPal. I didn't call and tell her. I didn't make an announcement. I just sent it. I thought to myself, I whispered a prayer and I said, what would a person need who doesn't have anything right now? And I just said $1,000. So be a gracious and helpful leader. No more can we just generate revenue and then not give back to our own communities that have assisted us in growing to where we are. I just think it's imperative. You know, in addition, other people had contacted me as well, and we paid for hotel stays. We did all kinds of things, literally the night before Thanksgiving, because I think being a servant leader is important. There's ways you can serve physically if you don't have the money to spend, and there's ways to serve financially if you do. Our business, because many of you all tuning in right now, our clients are in our programs or have been. As a result, we're able to make contributions to help change people's lives, to make a difference. So be a gracious leader. Number 10, commit to your personal goals. Remember, in my life lessons, number 7 was to make personal goals that you wanted to achieve for yourself. Well, my number 10 on my business list is to commit to the personal goals. You can no longer forget that you have a life, that you have family, that you have friends, you have desires and needs as a human being, and try to run a business, especially as demanding as being an internet entrepreneur, because that's what we are. The coaching, speaking, writing industry, we are heavy on social media. And never before have we had this much pulling and tugging for our time, attention, and engagement. And it can be exhausting. So if you don't find a way to personally ground yourself, you will be a slave to your business and you will lose your life. And that's real. So I'm encouraging you to, number 10, commit to your well-being and to commit to your personal goals. That's it. And that concludes our Learn and Do segment. Thank you so much for tuning in. And now I want to share with you, like I said before, for those of you just tuning in, this is season 1, episode 10. This is our season finale. However, I'm really excited to let you know that in December, I'm going to be doing a very special show with my bestie, my friend, Sunita Wells. And I forgot to send a picture in, but y'all know Sunita. If you don't, Google her. Sunita Wells, Sinita Wells. And we're going to be doing a special holiday, my favorite things, maybe some of her favorite things, and just doing what friends do, having a good time. We are going to have some special guests pop in. So I'm really thrilled about that. So stay tuned. Make sure you're following me so that you don't miss the special things show, because obviously we're giving them away. So I'm not Oprah. However, I still got some favorite things and I still can give them away. So if you are someone who has products and services and you want your products or services to be a part of my favorite things show, then I'm asking you to simply connect with me, send me an inbox or email support@coachspeakserve.com, support@coachspeakserve.com. Someone type it in a thread on Facebook, someone type it in a thread on Periscope. I'm looking forward to getting your products and maybe featuring them as part of the Favorite Things show. So we're super thrilled about that. Also, I want to share with you about when to hire a coach. When to hire a coach is, to be quite honest, I don't think that you should ever be in business and not have a coach of some sort. I think that the mentorship and coaching for me has been imperative in my own business. My coach, one of my coaches called me last night, and the first thing she said was, Aprille, I am about to chew you out. Are you ready? And we was on video. I was like, what? Right? And she literally like went in like 10 things. And I was on my cell phone. I'm looking at my laptop, but I was on my cell phone thinking, what the F? is this? Like, she just calls just right. But you want someone in your corner. You want people who care if you succeed and are not only care, but are willing to guide you to minimize your risk of not succeeding. And that's what coaching is about. So one of the opportunities that I have for you to work with me is through one of my coaching programs called CORE. CORE is all about the here and now. CORE is, if you go to coreinsession.com, if it crashes, just go back, because sometimes it crashes if a lot of people are going at once. But if you go to coreinsession.com, you will be able to sign up for CORE, where you will learn things about growing your Facebook communities, understanding the new Facebook ads platform, understanding webinars, understanding how to create signature programs, understanding live streaming, understanding product launches and automation, and how to do it. That is what we're bringing to you in the CORE. CORE is about what's happening right now in our industry, not what happened 3 months ago, not what happened 6 months ago. It's what's happening today. And that's what's important. If people don't strengthen their core, then everything you build on top of your business is going to be futile, because you've got to have a strong foundation in your business and understanding what works and what works today for where you're wanting to go tomorrow. So if you go to coreinsession.com, not only do you get me, but you'll hear some testimonials from some clients. You'll also hear from one of our power partners, Entreport, and we're going to get Enlightened Audio Visual on that page too to do a video. They also were a power partner talking about this live streaming situation. Listen, this is the wave. I see you guys on Periscope. Thanks for the love. Hey, Facebookers, I see you guys. Thanks for the love. So, this is the new thing. And I really want to implore you to take advantage of it and to really leverage what you have. So I want to invite you to join CORE. It's $199 a month, no annual commitment. You can drop out anytime, or you can pay annually and save about $1,000 and get a ticket to Epic, which is our conference that happens in March. You can read all those details at coreinsession.com, coreinsession.com, and feel free to reach out to myself or my team if you have any questions about working with us beyond or in CORE. So I just wanted to make sure that you have that. You guys see it on the screen, coreinsession.com. So thank you for that. If you're in CORE, just hashtag CORE. I know many of our CORE members are on. So I just want to say thank you. And again, one last thing before we go, before you go off into this week, and before we move into December, which December 1 is tomorrow. Listen, this has been a great year. It's been a great year, and it's been a trying year too for me personally. And I just implore you to take some time to really assess what you really want out of your life. What you want out of your life, and including in your life, is the business. What do you want out of your business? What do you want the whole thing to look like? And I just ask that you really dedicate and commit to taking action every single day to make that thing an absolute reality. No more. I'm so tired of this mantra of people saying, this is my year. Well, people say that shit every year. People say that every year, and it's just old and tired, and then they're not even in a different place the next year, singing the same old song to the same old people who don't even care. So in addition to you making some personal changes, really think about shifting your circle and making sure that you are maximizing your experience as a human, and that the people around you are supportive and loving and want to see you succeed. I mean, that more than anything is super important. I thought I was going to get through a whole episode without these damn eyelashes acting up, but that's not happening. I hate them. Let the record show, we went out in episode 10 and she still hates the damn eyelashes. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to Donna Izzard. Thank you to our team at Enlightened Audio Visual. If you're interested in Enlightened Audio Visual producing a show like this or different from this in whatever format, connect with me. They have a deal that only you can get if you know me. That's the power of collaborating. That's the power of doing business with people. So, and matter of fact, I didn't even get the deal that we're offering. So if you want that deal, I invite you to connect with me so you can produce some shows for yourself in the new year. Again, my name is Aprille Franks-Hunt. Shout out to all of our guests who have graced our stage, our virtual stage over the past 10 episodes. Thank you to all of our viewers. Thank you to Periscope. Thank you to Facebook. Thank you for sharing. Have an amazing holiday season. I'll see you guys on our Favorite Things show. God bless you, and I'll see you later. Bye.
That's all for now. Be sure to tune in next time for your CEO Fuel. Remember, follow @EpicAprille socially everywhere to stay connected. Be epic.